What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got a really good mixed bag of tech news for you, so let's just dive right in. Our first story of the day has to do with the successor to the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and that is the iPhone 15 Ultra. That's right. First of all, they are going to change the name from the Pro Max to the Ultra. But regardless, they're already hearing some preliminary specs for the new iPhone 15 Ultra, so let's check these out. Now, these are coming from Majin Buu, who is I guess a leaker of some sort. I never heard of him, but regardless, he's a leaker, and saying, according to what is reported to my source, iPhone 15 Ultra will have two front cameras, so two front-facing cameras, USB-C port for charging. We'll start with 256 gigs of storage as a base amount for the Ultra. The iPhone 15 Pro instead will always start with 128 gig and will also have USB-C, but only one front camera. So preliminary reports, next iPhone are going to have a USB-C port. I think it's one of the huge takeaways. And then also the two cameras in the front to maybe help with 3D imaging, or I don't know, maybe one's a completely ultra wide, which would be really cool. I don't know. We'll see what they end up doing, but kind of interesting to see what the potential of the next iPhone 15 Ultra may be. Next up, in the ongoing tale of broken Galaxy Z Fold 4 phones, or Z Fold phones for that matter, this is the kind of the weirdest one. It looks all wavy and crazy, and supposedly the guy didn't even do anything with it, but I found this on Reddit like I usually do, and this guy unfortunately did this to his display. As you can see, it's like pretty wild. Like, I am not understanding at all what he actually did to this. It's like a wavy mess of craziness. I guess Samsung won't cover it. He lives in another country. He doesn't live in the US, but he basically said that he did not remove the screen protector, and that Samsung said that there was ink leakage due to heavy pressure on the inner screen. When they claimed it would not happen if the phone is used normally, so it will not be covered by warranty. And he's been going back and forth with Samsung saying, hey, I didn't do anything to this phone. You guys should be covering it for free. They have since dropped their price to get it fixed in half. I don't even know what the original price was or the half price is, so I can't say. But ultimately, kind of lame, especially if he didn't do anything to it and it still is under manufacturer's warranty and Samsung's not covering it, and he's got to go through this much trouble. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Next up is some good news about the Galaxy Z Fold 4 line, and it's a final big update being pushed out to us. Not a final one, but finally an update being pushed out to us. It's hitting South Korea right now, but it's a big boy update. It's basically like 1.2 gigabytes, pushes us up to the September security update line, and we're honestly almost already in October, but still, usually when they get this update out, like the major one, then they start kind of getting them out. It takes them a while to get the first update out, but then once they do, it kind of flows pretty naturally after every month or so. So very good news about this. Not too much information in the update as to what they've added, but you get to think some big stuff because it is a 1.2 gig update. As more information rolls out about that, I will definitely let you guys know. And our final story of the day is all about the Galaxy S23 Ultra phone, and how Ice Universe is calling this the best designed Samsung phone of all time. Forever, the best one. And I don't know, I have to admit, when I see this, especially compared to what we have with the 22 Ultra, I just don't see a big change. And I want to roll through some of these reasons and show a little bit of differences between the two. So let's just dive right in. This information, again, comes from Ice Universe and from OnLeaks, who put out the initial leak of the phone. First of all, he's saying the bezel data. I know he said the bezels are smaller. So first of all, he said that bottom bezel is a little bit smaller, at least millimeter wise. You're looking at 3.6 versus 2.8 and 1.9 versus 2.6. So there is some differences. The side bezel on the right or left, whatever you want to call it, is a little bit bigger on the 23 Ultra, 2.4 versus 2.3, but ultimately the bezels overall are smaller on the 23 Ultra. To continue on with that, regarding the chin and curved display, the 23 Ultra is less curved and closer to a flat screen, and that's what we've been hearing, is that the 23 Ultra will be less curved than its predecessors. So I guess that's a good thing. And overall, I do want a flat display, and if they do give this to us, honestly, I'll be a little bit more happier. I do like the flat display that iPhone gives us. I don't think it'll be that flat, but definitely flatter than they have in previous generations of the Galaxy phones. To continue on with that, here is a side-by-side comparison, 22 Ultra versus 23 Ultra render. And when you look at these, not a huge difference. If you just looked at them real quickly, you probably wouldn't notice any difference. 23 Ultra does look a little bit flatter. And dare I say, I know it's not right, but a little bit skinnier maybe? I don't know, it's weird. It kind of looks like that to me, but ultimately, definitely flatter ever so slightly. And I think that's gonna be maybe one of the big takeaways design-wise on the 22 Ultra phone is that, you know what, it is less curved, newer processors, slightly updated cameras. Again, very evolutionary versus revolutionary. We are stuck in this now, it seems like, with phone manufacturers for whatever reason, because they don't want to push the envelope, because they don't want to raise their prices too much, because prices are too expensive for parts, because of everything that's been going around in the world. Whatever the main reason is, we were kind of stuck in that, and we're not going to see any huge advances, it seems like, from anybody for a while. So there you guys go. But let me know what you think about the 23 Ultra. Do you think it's the best looking phone Samsung's ever created, or is it kind of the same? I think it's kind of the same. You let me know though in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road.